Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, everyone, by the bi weekly vertical EMA. And welcome back to the place where we take you guys through the latest updates, what is happening behind the scene, and the place where you guys can ask questions straight to the team. Guys, this bi weekly EMA, we have something very interesting because today, guys, we are going live with the first InfoFi Zeely campaign, which is run through the vertical gateway with Vert AI stakers. Today, we're launching it. It's the first one, and we are super excited to show you guys more on how this looks for you, what kind of benefits you can get from it when you participate in this campaign, and what is at the end of the horizon as reward. It's going to be a teaser version of it. If you participate, if you join in, and if you help us amplify anything that helps happens in the ecosystem, guys. But before we go into that, let's check out our host here tonight as well. Frizo, our COO, is here. Frizo, how are you doing today?
What's up, guys? Really good to be back into the bi-weekly AMA by now. Yeah, I'm doing super good, very focused on vertical motion. I think, first of all, we're getting really good feedback right now. Now the motion contest has been live for, I think, almost 4 or 5 days. We're seeing already the
Yes.
first submissions coming in. I don't think they're Oscar ready yet, but definitely I've seen some really good vibes into the submissions by the contest participating, so that is really good. I think, yeah, motion, we have been really touching base with a lot of different types of clients, talking to enterprise clients, talking also to marketing agencies, and it has given us really good feedback on how to leverage our ecosystem even better for brands with products. And something that we're co-developing right now with a bunch of design partners is a really rigid context layer for vertical motion. And what it basically means is that people can put in their company URL, and then vertical motion will fetch brand context by creating screenshot of their homepage, by analyzing, their tone of voice, by capturing ads that they have done, really trying to capture their, their branding style and their branding guide. And then on top of that, they can actually fetch their products, right? So the brands will be able to see their products actually load into the vertical motion ecosystem, and then they can use those products and the brand context basically together to generate this insanely nice ads. Like I
Nice.
have not seen workflows work even close to where we get right now. And it's almost a tool that can run autonomously at this point, whereby you only have to indicate, I would like to have 10 ads for these 10 products ready by tomorrow. And you can go to bed, you can relax, and then, yeah, in a couple of hours or however long the system will take, you'll get a ping, and your content is ready. So vertical motion, we do not want to lose the creativity that goes into vertical motion right now, right? So with the AI
Definitely.
director, you really get the chance to come up with this crazy video ideas, almost Hollywood type films, create long form content, longer scenes, and get that character project, like character and prop consistency that you can't really find anywhere else. But on top of that, we really want to see how we can also, yeah, cater better to the brands that already have a lot of content. They already have an idea of what they need to create. They already have a lot of still assets that they want to use in these videos, but everyone is basically struggling with, yeah, getting really consistent ads that do not have a lot of AI slop in there, which you see a lot. So it's a lot of convincing to brands, first of all, to use AI and video AI, because they're still a little bit hesitant sometimes. But then we show them the results, and that's when they say, okay, we'll dabble with this. So I think it's really exciting. Mac is
So
also
not sure
okay.
if I'm gonna throw you in front of the bus then, but are you able to show us a little demo or today, or
I
are you
wish,
just
I
teasing
wish.
us?
I am just teasing you, actually. I was going to give you a short demo because, yeah, it's fully functional and in operation as we speak, but it's still running locally and not on this MacBook. So yeah, we'll have to keep that one for the next AMA, where I will give a live demo for basically enterprise and agency clients on how to manage multiple brands and multiple products within an AI content factory. I think it comes down to that.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I promise you we'll give you a demo very soon, but it's just technically very hard to give that demo from this MacBook at this point.
All right. And again, all right, I assume that we are now also striving to have the affiliate utility live on the gateway soon. This is also something that we're going to be demoing in 2 weeks about, right?
Exactly. So I think I was actually super amazed by how many people started staking in the gateway contract. I think almost 7% of our token
Almost
supply has been locked up.
8%.
8% at this stage. So I think that's really, really cool. And what that shows is also, and also what we've seen on the other side of things is that the stakers have actually gained quite a bit of rewards by now and more than enough to start buying their first vertical motion packs, right? So imagine you staked 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, a bunch of your Vert AI, and there's people right now that have already accumulated 20, 30, I think the highest already has more than $100 accumulated to basically use those on AI products within the ecosystem on which we're obviously still expanding. So that's really cool on one end, but we don't stop with staking for credits, right? The other promise is indeed the affiliate code that will be generated once you stake. So for all the people that are currently staking, once the feature is live, you will just see your affiliate code be generated. And once you share that across and people use that affiliate code or that link and sign up, then you will gain a rev share of the revenue generated by the affiliated user. So in example, Mark, I pass you my code, right? And then you sign up and you buy a $20 vertical pack, right? And that $20 gives you motion credits. Then me as the person that referred you will earn up to 20%, right? So $4 just on that single pack you buy. If you get hooked by the product and you start generating, I don't know, a bunch of content and you start buying hundreds of dollars of packs, still that same affiliate revenue share will apply, right? So multiply this. If you have a network, if you would like to run ads on our behalf using your affiliate code, like we don't mind, right? As long as people sign up with your code, you will share in that success if they end up using our platform as a paid user. So that stuff is coming. It will be done probably also in the next 2 weeks. So I know that
Nice.
we're currently testing into the implementation, and technically it's done. The blockchain contracts have been all coded and developed, and we're currently just running final test cycles.
I love it, man. Yeah, Motion is really finding its product market fit currently, and the clients that we currently have on board that are also very productive in terms of as design partners, helping really to shape the product into something that is just undeniably valuable for a company to use. I think that we are really, on a on a good track of, getting to a product that, well, if we hit that right note that we're working on right now, is going to explode and take over the AI generation market in terms of video. So very
Yeah.
curious
So
on it.
maybe one thing to add is, like two elements that we also saw like a lot of demand for is one of these video types that we weren't really doing with the AI director is UGC content, right? So UGC stands for user generated content, whereby you can imagine that it's just a much more natural type of situation where people talk about a product or talk about a service or talk about a tool. And within SaaS, but also within product marketing, fashion marketing, this is a very commonly used marketing ad. And basically it was not something that we were really focused on, but right now with the new brand context, we've also focused on creating a full user generated content flow, whereby there's actually two routes. There's a more advanced route which uses Seedance, which brings me to the point that we have integrated Seedance at this point. Seedance is available unlimitedly on the vertical motion AI director today. So if you log in today, you'll get an option to use Seedance 2.0, which is really, really phenomenal. But this UGC flow also leverages this new AI model that we got our hands on. It took a little while for the West to be able to use it, but finally we can. And we've built something really awesome around it. So brand context, product context, or just you as a user want to generate a UGC type content video, right now it comes out really, really awesome. I can actually show an example if you want, but
Yeah. I mean, if you're able to do it, Do it. Show it here right now. I think that the people would love to get some visual context with this, of course, super bullish story that you just told regarding vertical motion. And in the meantime, guys, I will prepare because after Frizo shows you a little teaser, we are going to jump into the gateway together, and I'm going to show you guys something that has gone live today. And that is the InfoFi Zili campaign that you can participate in, where you are able to accumulate, additional weight and multipliers by joining into the Zili, and this will increase your share in upcoming airdrops happening on the gateway. But stay tuned, because first, Frizo is going to tease you with
Little
his
teaser. I've shared my screen if you can set it up on stage. So background story, brand that does B2B gifting. Basically, they allow other brands to place their logo on products. We uploaded their brand as brand context. We fetched their product, right? The Stanley Cup, for which they need a B2B video. And this is basically, we designed a character, which you can really intuitively do right now within the Motion environment. And then we generate an audio script. We actually generate a video. We stitch those together, and comes out.
We don't hear the sound.
Then we're. So yeah, it's sad that we don't hear the sound. I will drop the video in the Telegram chat then after the call, so everybody can watch it again with sound. I'm not sure why it's not coming through then, but yeah, it's a really sort of, it's about their brand. You see in the end of the video as well, their logo placement came out really well. I think the female looks very natural. This is really what UGC type content is, right? It's not cinematic. It's more like vertical style for Instagram ads, whatever. And this is something that we're really nailing on right now. Yeah, I'll share the video across after the session, and maybe I'll actually send a quick demo of the product as well.
Please do.
As a screen record.
Because besides, this UGC content, it's obviously also, the type of content that all the clipping campaigns are using to pump out content as well, right? So this is just perfectly playing into the current hype around clipping campaigns and people just needing these videos to, join into those, those clipping campaigns and earn their money. Motion is going to be a great tool to use that for as well. But
yeah, we've built up a lot of experience now, right? And I think one of the core things that Studio has taught us as well is, how to build up context. And I think, this video, as you can see, it's a multi-shot video with a specific character that we designed, in it, in a specific environment, with a specific product, with a specific tone of voice, with a specific audio script. Like, there's a lot of actions happening together to get this multi-shot, like really nicely lit, very natural speaking person presenting this product in this like really interactive video. So yeah, I'm really proud of being able to push this type of content out with like a single button click, right? It's not anymore. You don't have to do prompt engineering. It's just generated UGC video with this character for this product in my brand style. Bam, and this comes out.
Well, yeah, love it. Very love it.
Okay, let me close the window. And we're back in. So I'll share that across after this.
Please do. Please do.
There's a few questions already. I know we want to wait for those later, but I know maybe we're switching topics as well. Can I get the Telegram link? Yes, you can get it from our link tree on our X, depending on where you joined our AMA. Have we filled in Asia? Actually, no. And there's a bunch of Asian customers that we see using our products. I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure why. We're also going to do a big Asian campaign. We are currently exploring also the collaboration with one of the biggest, let's say, Asian centralized exchanges to, spread our wings a bit further into the Asian markets. So no, definitely not. It's just something that has been in the pipeline, and we have Asian customers. And now that the market is picking up, we're also going to be leveraging our Asian connections to spread the word of vertical even further. And on your question, that roadmap keeps changing, guys, we are a company, right? We need to adjust to what happens in the market. The AI space is going at a fast pace. You cannot set up a roadmap 1.5 years ago and expect to completely execute it without a few pivots, without a few dynamic changes, and without a few additions. So keep that in mind. We're a company, we're driving revenue, we're driving users, and we're trying to dominate the market. You need to have a step on the horizon where you're going towards, but you need to be flexible how you get there. So a roadmap that changes is just a natural occurrence when starting up a company. So
Yeah, and for me, maybe to add on to that, is that there's a token roadmap. I think we have 100% executed, like on our token side for vertical. I don't think there's anything we have not executed. On the
well,
product
yeah,
side, we need to find product market fit, correct? And indeed, like Mark says, that means iterating. You're building something, you're testing it out, you're gathering feedback, and you try to build in the direction of the demand. And yeah, product roadmaps change all the time. It's just what happens. So we try to update you, and that's also because I'm really glad that our roadmap updates. Like, if our roadmap would not have been updated for the last 1.5 years, then
yeah, we would
I
be
would have found
standing
myself
still.
very foolish.
Yes.
But yeah, no, this is more than expected. But yeah, a good question.
Yeah. Agree, right? If the roadmap hadn't changed, it would actually need to worry you. That means that the team is not looking for new opportunities and adapting, etc.
Especially in the
But again,
fast-paced market. That's so
yeah,
blockchain,
especially in
like
the fast-paced
the
market.
AI market is moving very fast, especially the video AI market, and like,
Crazy.
the context AI market is really moving in a lot of directions very fast. But then the blockchain market is also really dependent on the market situation, on a lot of the news cycles. It's a timing and a very strategic endeavor, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so guys, I think that a lot of you are also joining in here because we went live with a Zili campaign. We're going to do an official post on it on our socials today, but I'm going to give you guys a little teaser how this will look like and also how it works a little bit for you when you join in. So let me just pull up my screen here. We'll put this one here. Lots of flotsy. All right, guys, entering in the gateway. By now, I think that everybody knows what the gateway is, right? The gateway is the central hub where you can access all VertAI utilities in one place. It's the place where you can buy discount packs for all our products, our in-house products. Think about Vertical Stream, think about Vertical Motion, but soon also other partner projects will be able to be found there. This is, of course, also the place where you can stake your tokens and based on your stake tokens, accumulate weight, right? And for people that have been paying attention within our ecosystem, this weight that is being emission to you while you stake is very important because this weight will determine your share of the airdrop that happens in the gateway. Guys, a little recap. The gateway is the place where we launch our own products, right? But where we also introduce it as sort of a platform for high quality founding teams that want to operate within our ecosystem. And those high quality founding teams, they will have their own tokens and they will, do airdrops to VertAI stakers, right? And this is a win-win-win, right? Our ecosystem grows because we attract high quality founders. The VertAI community benefits, from helping them in marketing by getting airdrops, and the founding team that joins our ecosystem, they get marketing exposure, engagement, and through the airdrop also early protocol adoption, right? And this is just the perfect triangular synergy that the gateway makes possible. And the center of it all is the weight that you accumulate through staking. Right? So how does staking work? Essentially, the more you stake, the longer you stake, the more weight you build up per day. But here's the caveat, right? Because if we want to amplify this synergy between those three parties, we need to make sure that active participation in the amplification of those new projects is also rewarded. So we are partnering with Zili and integrating Zili into the gateway straight away. and making it in such a way that if you participate in our Zili campaign, you can accelerate the amount of weight that you are building, right? In the Zili, you can earn points for each task. You have a leaderboard, and based on the ranking and based on the amount of points that you earn in the Zili, your weight can increase even if you don't stake more tokens, right? So now with these new integrations that we are going live with, guys, it's not only stake more for longer, but also actively participate, and you will be the biggest slice holder of the airdrop pie that happens within our ecosystem. Guys, this is just a phenomenal system where the full synergy between three parties is coming together, and it's all happening on the gateway.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So yeah,
So
just maybe to add on, right? So anyone who participates and stakes their Vert AI will accumulate weight and will participate in the airdrop of our partner companies, right? If you stake,
definitely,
you will get access to the airdrop and you will get an allocation. But to
yes,
increase your allocation size, there is two things you can do, right? One is follow the Zili campaign, right? And two is you can add up to 100,000 Vert AI per week, I believe, into the staking pool, correct? To accumulate weight. So it's the length of the stake, but also the size of the stake
yes.
together decide your total weight. And each week you are allowed to stake 100,000 Vert AI that will accumulate towards your weight. So if you stake 1,000,000 Vert AI today, only in 10 weeks, all the 100,000 Vert AI tranches have passed. But yeah,
Yeah,
the most
it's
important part is stake, participate, and you'll get a free airdrop from our partner companies.
essentially, guys, you gotta stake as early as possible. That's what we try to incentivize, and you gotta keep it staked for as long as possible, right? Because that's the whole incentive behind it, right? We are rewarding those who are most loyal to us. If you stake your tokens now, you will have accumulated more weight when the airdrop comes. So every day that you're not staking your tokens, you're missing out on weight, and you're actually missing out on a larger slice of the pie of the airdrop that is coming. All right, so let's say you start staking today and you want to increase that weight, you want to amplify it even further, and you're ready to jump in and help in the InfoFi campaign through Zili to amplify the social awareness of the partner campaign. Then you can go into our community quests. If you go into our community quest, we have integrated the Zili platform onto the gateway. You can read all the tasks that are available here, and these all give you points, right? We have strategically picked the points in such a way that they match the same value on your weight as the task will cost you, right? As you can see, right, staking Vertii, you need to stake at least 4,000 Vertii to participate, right? And that also will give you an additional boost of 100 points. Even this, if you stake more, like become like a whale bonus, and that is 25,000 Vertii, you will get an even bigger increase in points. So we're really trying to incentivize people to, those that do more impactful stuff for the ecosystem, for the campaign, and for the gateway. Those will be rewarded the most. And that's the beautiful part about it. You have in your own hands to control how much you can pull out of this. As you can see, there's already a shit ton of tasks in here, right? You can read through it on the gateway, but if you want to get started, obviously you open the Zili platform. We come into here, and then you can see here where you can finish it up. Obviously, make an account, follow the steps, etc., etc. It's just simple. Click it, read through it. You gotta. This is just a standard one, right? Connect your wallet, verify that this is also the wallet that you're using on the gateway. That is very important. Use the same wallet on Zili as you are using on the gateway, because that way we can confirm your staking that you're doing over there, and we can appoint you with the points that you are earning. So these are just standard steps, guys. I just want to make sure that you understand that today when we are going live, this is a little bit the warm-up phase. right? Next week, bit by bit, we're going to be teasing you guys with more and more information about the project that is currently going to airdrop within the vertical ecosystem, right? We're building up momentum. And so what I recommend everyone that is watching here right now, get onto the gateway, stake those 4,000 tokens. I think that is reachable for most people in general. And start participating, start warming up, start following us, start putting all these tasks. But keep in mind, every day we will be adding tasks there. So come back to the gateway, see if there's any tasks that you need to accomplish, and keep building those points, keep building that weight. So I think that some important parts that you need to know is that how are we going to use these points to determine your share of the airdrop, together with your weight. So your base weight is calculated as the tokens that you staked and the length that you stake them, right? You get emissions every day in those compounds. But if you participate in the Zili campaign and you increase your points, and also the rank that you have on your leaderboard will give you a multiplier on top of your weight, right? So the highest ranked people on the leaderboard will get the biggest multiplier, right? No Zili participation is no multiplier, no bonus. You just get your weight that you have on the gateway from staking. Your amount for the time that you've staked it is just time 1. But if you participate and you get onto that leaderboard, you get multipliers on the weight that you have on the gateway, right? Guys, with this, we really, reward those who are most active, right? And those who are most loyal, and also most active, those, of course, get the biggest slice. So these are all the tasks that are already open here, right? You can get points for inviting friends. You need to follow the vertical page, our own pages, proof of it's just a warm-up phase, guys. Get into this, because next week, after this warm-up period, we are going to really ramp this up, and you're going to get way more tasks also regarding the airdrop that is coming. We cannot definitely already say when the airdrop is happening, but if you are participating in the Zili campaign, you will get the information first, of course, and you will be most up to date from everyone, and everybody that helps us amplify will be rewarded with multipliers through this campaign. Guys, I'm super excited. I think that we've been working on this foundation for the past 2.5 months. The gateway is going to become the central hub, the marketing operating machine, and the engine for engagement, participation, and growth within the vertical ecosystem. And I think that with these elements, also with the conversations that we're having with other partners that are already interested to also do an airdrop to our system, because guys, this is just the first of many, right? This is the first, and we are trying to get as much high quality founding teams to partner with the vertical labs to use the gateway as their marketing instrument to also promote it. And again, to recap it a little bit, we only work with high quality founding teams that are building real protocols that solve real problems and that are willing to dox and do everything in the legitimate way. So what we aim for and strive for is to give you guys a bit of sense of security that any airdrop that happens through the gateway has gone to some sort of due diligence from our side. Obviously, always do your own research. These airdrops, they're not a guarantee for success, but just know that we only try to work with high quality founding teams with real protocols, with real problems that they're trying to solve. And that makes the airdrops happening in the gateway actually, way more of high quality than any other place that you're able to get them from. All right, let's see if we have any questions, because Don is texting me that we have a shit ton of questions. And let's spend some time answering them. Let's look in the... all right. Let's bring this one here. I have this. Jamil is also asking this. What is the Asian campaign that you want certain conditions to have to proceed with? Can we get more details about your Asian campaign? Like, what type of campaign is it? Jamil, so essentially, the Asian market, we had this campaign in mind, but in full honesty, right, the market went south about 6 to 9 months ago, and we didn't feel that that was the right time to trigger it. We still have it sitting in the closet. We still have the partners, in Korea, in China, Japan, Vietnam. We have a couple countries that we have our partners in, that we, have some marketing methods set up for that campaign. We are exploring to also list on a centralized exchange that is popular, one of the Asian countries. Again, this is all not concrete. Just want to let you know that we want to penetrate the Asian market in the most efficient way as possible. It's a tough continent to penetrate because there are so many languages and so many small communities that you need to target. But it's not impossible. We have a very great marketing partner in the Asian regions. We are still in good contact with them. And if the market picks up, and we are already seeing some traction in the market as we speak, we are going to take this out of the closet, amplify this, and put it into action. So for now, I think that is the most information that I'm able to give you here. But stay tuned. The Asian market will know vertical from left to right, from up to bottom. So
Right. But as a maybe very high over, it entails indeed KOL campaigns, exchanges, deeper penetration in the crypto market of these countries. That's what we've been actually working on. We put quite a bit of time there. Indeed, like Mark mentioned, 6 to 9 months ago. Those campaigns are really expensive to run. If you want to sort of efficiently spend your money, especially in a bear market, you have to obviously be a little bit careful. Then it makes no sense to fire on those type of investments like not optimal market infrastructure. So it's something that we've already sort of done all the pre-work for, and when the market turns, the vertical team will be ready.
yes, and Jamil, also for you. Obviously, we are also every campaign that we do is done to promote, the vertical ecosystem, and the ecosystem consists of our token, but also, of course, our native products. So our objective is always to increase the substance of our token economy, but also, of course, to amplify or to increase the users on our products itself. And those two things go hand in hand. We really see our token as one of the most unique, let's say, business tools that we have, right? We can use it to stimulate adoption, to increase retention, and to promote community building. And those three levers are really something that we also use to bring people, of course, to the products themselves, to convert them to paying customers. But if you just want to participate in our token economy, to the token, to the gateway, accumulate airdrops, that's fine as well. But when they enter the gateway, they get exposed to cashbacks, right? They can use those cashbacks to try out our products. When they try out our products, they probably get hooked, and then they convert to paying users, hopefully, as well. So everything is tying together, and that's exactly what the purpose is of the gateway in general. All right, we have a few other questions. Even kijken. How much weight can I earn when I win the Zeely campaign? Well, let's say if you win it, you're number one on the leaderboard. That means that your multiplier is the highest of everyone else. So you can, if you have weight build up on the gateway, your rewards will be the biggest of them all. I think that, let's see, there's a calculation behind this. Let me just look it up. But it really determines, guys, right? The Zeely campaign can be 3 weeks, it can be 5 weeks, right? And we keep adding tasks there. But if you are, let me just check it up a little bit. So basically, when you are ranked number one, You've built up a lot of weight. Yeah, there's a whole multiplying calculation behind. It's not really that absolute number that we can give you. Just know that the more tasks you accomplish, the higher you are on the leaderboard, the bigger your multiplier is, right? Times 2 or maybe times 1.5. So if you have, I don't know, 10,000 weight, I'm just saying something, you get 20,000 weight, right? But this will be more clear on the page as well. More information on that soon. Let's see. If we have more questions. We have a form in the Telegram, so people are asking their questions there as well. So I need to look here.
Yeah, Don has sent me the form, but not the actual
No,
questions that were submitted.
I cannot see the responses. So Don, if you're watching, please send me over the questions so we can answer them here. For the rest, I would say
Yeah, I don't see further questions, Mark. I also don't see the form output results.
well, I don't see. There's like 7 questions submitted to the form, but I'm not able to see the responses. So it's if we're unable to reach Don, guys, you can also
Well,
ask
Don
those
has just
questions
sent
in
me
the community
something.
chat. He says 1 sec.
Responses. I got it here. One of your questions, so one of the responses here by Mick15BIS. I'll send you the link, Mark, if that's easier.
If you go into the left side, you have this comments section on the top. You can post the question and share. Okay. I'll open it here. Don't worry.
Yeah. Let me just read through the first one so that everybody is waiting. So Mitch15BIS has sent us, Vertical AI focuses a lot on AI products. Are there any plans to expand to AI agents by you, or maybe even a project in the vertical ecosystem? So this is a good question. Thank you, Mick. Yes, we are focused a lot on AI products, but we are very much, our platform is very much focused around AI agents. It's just that you do not see them, right? So our AI agents really do a lot of the work in the background. If you use the AI director, for example, and if you have used the AI director, you'll see that an agent actually is composing the whole workflow, and an agent is actually adapting all the prompts. They're editing the images, they're generating the videos. So there's a bunch of stuff that is already agentic in our platforms. And yes, we're building a lot of agents. And I think maybe the thing that we talked about all the way in the start, right? The context layer of vertical motion that is new and the UGC flow are also pretty agentic. So to answer your question, yes, we already have expanded into AI agentic networks, but not as a standalone product. They're all folded into our existing infrastructure.
So I think that this could be a nice teaser angle. Next week, guys, like in the Zini campaign, we're talking about this new protocol, right? And this new protocol is really about playing into, the evolution of the internet into Web 4. And Web 4 is really about, adding this autonomous agentic layer on top of, the internet layer. And these agents that are running autonomously online, they use these crypto railways to pay for stuff, right? Stable tokens. Like they are not able to get the bank account, but they are able to create a wallet and do transactions online with stable tokens. This new protocol that we are going to introduce into the vertical ecosystem, it's a standalone protocol on itself with its own token, which is going to be airdropped. This is going to fully play into that narrative because these agents, they need compute, and this protocol found a way to, via sort of a co-op structure, the first self-sustaining co-op structure on chain that is decentralized in a way that the stakers can get free compute while they are building their agents with the API that they are making. So just to give you a little glimpse, right? These guys, they're trying to enable you to quickly create a sustainable source of compute that you can run your agents on. And they are also working on a second layer that gives you just templates of agents that you can deploy with one click. So I'm not going to tell you even not too much about it anymore, because more is coming next week and the weeks in front of it. But just know that this new protocol that is entering into the vertical ecosystem is playing exactly into that, creating an agent, providing compute, all through crypto railways kind of narrative. So yes, we built our own agents for our own products. This is the value that we provide in our own products because we built them ourselves. They are proprietary. They are better in some ways than other parties in the space that operate on the same field. But this new protocol is going to give you the opportunity to build agents by participating into their protocol with free compute. And that is pretty insane, guys. So I think this was a good question. I'm looking through the other questions. I see that some of them have already been answered in the group, so I will not cover them here anymore. I see that we have a very big upcoming, a lot of viewers. This has been more than the past week, so that's great, guys. This EMA is getting a lot of traction. I love to see that. Let's see. All right, maybe we can do then just one more question if it is there.
The questions are: will more models be added in vertical motion in the future? So yeah, we touched on this very briefly, but indeed, Seedance 2.0 has been added to the AI director, and more models will be added in the future. I think we're already up to date with the latest video models. Today, I think actually a new LTX 2.6 model had been launched, which could be interesting for us, and we're testing it as we speak. But for the rest, yeah, the image generators and the 50 models that already live in the workshop are already up to date. And any new models that come out, we'll try to integrate them as soon as possible.
Perfect. Lovely. And I think this is an interesting question to ask as well, because guys, this is actually a major element of our upcoming push that we're going to be doing. So someone is asking, how about marketing on TikTok and YouTube? People spend so much time on short videos nowadays. Great platform to get some attention. Guys, I think 1/3 of the marketing campaign that is all around, the gateway, the Zeely, it's not the only thing that we're doing, right? We have onboarded fresh new key opinion leaders that are going to help us amplify next week. But we're also working with a marketing agency that is going to fully help us create short form content. Partly also we use the Motion for that to do massive campaigns on these short video form platforms. So don't worry, we got these things included, guys. We are just getting started, right? We have been building this foundation silently while the market, was quiet for the past few months, but we finally reached the point that the foundation is laid, and now it's time to accelerate, guys. We have so many things cooking, and for everyone that is watching, vertical is going to be on everybody's screen again very soon, and that is the goal that we are doing here. So good question, and definitely something that we are working on. I would say for now, this EMA has gone on for nearly 50 minutes. I hope you guys have enough information to get started with the Zeely. Guys, get your Vert AI tokens, stake them on the gateway, start accumulating weight, start participating in the Zeely, amplify the weight that you are building, and work towards that bigger slice of the pie of the first airdrop that is coming to the vertical ecosystem. Guys, stay tuned. Frizo, thank you for joining in, sharing all the bullish information around Motion. Guys, we are not stopping. We are going to accelerate. Thank you guys for tuning in. I wish everybody a great day, a great evening, wherever you are in the world. But this is Frizo and Mark tuning out. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.